Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and we have details on the brand new LR Gohan card that will be here, I think actually maybe this time tomorrow night, which is going to be kind of crazy. So guys, before we hop in, I'm sure for those of you that have been around on the channel for a while, you're probably wondering, Nano, what is up with the background behind you? I don't know what's going on with my PS4, but I could not get any of my images behind me. So we're actually looking at basically just whatever my Chromecast wants to display. I think it may change here in a minute. So anyways, that's what's going on with the background. Apparently I'm on a beach. Now I'm chilling out down by a bridge. I don't know, guys. But let's hop in and let's talk about LR Gohan. Speaking of which, before I hop in, if you're new to the channel, consider the subscribe button because we are getting super close to big 5-0. And LR Gohan hype, consider that like button as well. So let's hop in and let's talk about this brand new LR card that you will be, you may not be summoning for, but that if you want this card, you're going to be summoning for it. Pretty amazing card. You basically buffed Buhan. So if you're running a mono intelligence team, this will be your leader, most likely, if you have him instead of Buhan these days. So let's hop in and let's actually talk about what this guy is bringing to the table. LR Gohan's leader skill is intelligence type key plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 90%. So bringing in the same amount of key as Buhan would, but a bonus 20% on each stat versus Buhan. Now, one of the most interesting things, actually, I won't jump ahead yet. Let's talk through his passive. His passive is attack 18% per orb, plus 18% per orb collected, and on top of that, plus 1 key for every orb collected. So if you are collecting, I don't know, strength orbs, agility orbs, whatever it might be, you're actually getting 2 key for those. If you're collecting actual intelligence orbs, you're getting 3 key for those. What? Are you kidding me? That is crazy. So basically, it would be really hard to not get at least the 12 key super off, if not the 18 or 20 key super, which we, I guess, are going to talk about right now. His super attack is, of course, the father-son Kamehameha. Looking at this art, it's a pretty obvious one. Which is super colossal damage. 18 key super is attack increase for 1 turn. Not really sure as of the time of filming this. This stuff is a little iffy, and the 20 key super is an SA attack increase. Now, also too, gotta give credit where credit is due. I am looking at the subreddit right now, so a huge shout out to the Dokkan subreddit. I'll put a link down in the description below. You guys can go check that out over there if you want to follow along in the video or check it out for yourselves and all that. So huge shout out to them. But let's talk about the links. Let's talk about the thing I was about to jump ahead to, but now we're going to talk about. Links are Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Gaze of Respect. So LR Piccolo linking up perfectly with this Gohan, which that's been a link between Gohan cards and Piccolo cards for a while now anyways, but those two are going to link up, which, by the way, if you aren't aware, Gaze of Respect is a plus 2 key for that particular link. Then we have Shocking Speed, Ready for War, which translates to PFB, prepared for battle. The thing I was going to jump ahead to is this right here, an LR card with Fierce Battle. Wow. 15% attack boost, and basically when you run this thing on a mono intelligence team, if you're running this thing on a heroes team or something of that nature, like, the damage output is just going to be crazy. As if it's not already crazy enough with that passive of attack plus 18% per orb collected. It's just going to get even more intense. On top of the fact that obviously he's an LR, so he has a 20 super. He has the ability to go all the way to 20 super attack, and I can only imagine what that multiplier is going to be, or that percentage is going to be. But it's. I think I saw mutters of 540%. I could be wrong in that, so don't actually quote me on that. Don't quote Nano on that for sure, but I saw over on Twitter, I think someone said maybe 540%. If that is the case, this guy is going to just demolish what we know right now in Dokkan Battle. Power creep, guys. Power creep is real. I feel like it's accelerating. I didn't know that it could even accelerate more than what it was, but I feel like it is. I feel like it absolutely is. And then to finish off, he has Power of Legend, which is attack plus 5,000 up when super attack is launched. So this is absolutely bonkers. Another thing too to notice, he only costs 77 instead of 99. Assuming that is because you can obviously get him off of a summoning banner. You are paying for him versus the other are free to play. More than likely, you probably spent some stones on them, but for the most part, those cards were all free. Those 5 were all free to play. And this is the first one that we're going to have to summon for. So a typical, pretty much god tier mono intelligence team you're going to be looking at is what? Let's see, Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, Buhan, Janemba, and Trunks. I was like, what is that intelligence unit I'm not thinking of right now? Trunks. And obviously, dual leads being Gohan. Now, what's really pretty cool and very interesting about this card is the fact that he is plus 90% to all intelligence types. So this isn't what we just got through seeing with Super Saiyan 4s, where those were to the big boost was to heroes and the smaller boost was to villains, or super versus extreme. This is to all. So we are still looking out for an intelligence type that will do the plus 120% and then plus 50% that Super Saiyan 4s are doing, but actually for intelligence. And that's going to get even crazier. Then, obviously, Gohan will take a step down. We'll move one of those we just mentioned out of that roster, bring that one in. Gohan will still be your absolute, one of your absolute go-to intelligence units that be running. Now, to talk about one other thing, he takes 77 medals that you get from the Dokkan Battlefield. So, you've got the Ginyu Force card that's going to take those. Now you've got the Intelligence Gohan card. So, you're going to be picking and choosing first here right now. So, obviously, if you're summoning for Gohan, you pull Gohan. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you're going to go for the Gohan. But if you're not pulling for him or you don't end up getting him, then clearly you'll end up going for the Ginyu. But definitely an interesting thing, and definitely something that's going to take a bit, because as of right now, until early March, mid-March, something of that nature, I don't know why I was looking over there like it's going to like give me some info, but I believe it's like somewhere maybe around the 10th, 12th, something like that. Dokkan Battlefield is in beta, and you only do it 3 times a day, which definitely heavily limits you on how many gems you can actually get. Which you then obviously put into buying medals. So I believe it's like some odd 380,000 if I saw something of that nature, which actually be more than that, because I think Ginyu Force only takes 70 and this actually takes 77. So you're looking at like 400,000 plus of the purple gems that you get from the Dokkan Battlefield mode. So definitely a lot of grinding happening here, which is no different than any of the other LRs. So definitely excited about this card, actually. I've seen a bunch of like people really like the card art, people don't like the card art. I actually do moderately like this card art. I think it is pretty cool. It's like you're getting like shot by the father-son Kamehameha. I don't know. I like it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the card arts. But that is going to do it for today's video. I was definitely excited to see that they actually dropped all that, and it does appear that it should be here. If you're watching this, like the moment it goes live, I mean, we should have LR Gohan within like a day, which is kind of crazy. So stay tuned for summons on that banner, because I'm assuming Vegeta will be in that banner, and I really want to pull that Vegeta. Probably all those intelligence units I just talked about, besides, of course, Piccolo, will be in that banner, I would imagine. Maybe not Janemba, I don't know. But definitely be an interesting banner. Definitely very excited to see it. Definitely very excited to do some summons on it. So, guys, stay tuned to the channel. Like I said earlier in the video, if you're new here, consider that subscribing. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider that like button. Otherwise, let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below. I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. But you guys have a great, great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix are signing off. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.